Music Rebels is so far unpublished, and unlike most of my work which features very real characters, for this you need to suspend belief. You don't even have to understand musical terms to appreciate the story, just accept each character as the animated piece of nonsense that they're meant to be. I shall be presenting this in several short clips. But for now, to coin a phrase, are you sitting comfortably? Well, I'll begin. Charlie Cratchit was having a bad day. He seemed to be having a lot of those lately. He knew the reason for it, of course, but there was nothing he could do about it. It was entirely out of his hands. Retirement had never been on his agenda, far from it. He had always imagined that he would forever scamper and scramble across the pages of music with his lifelong friends, making music in all its forms and shapes and sizes, for all eternity. Then some idiot decided to knight Sebastian Stave for services to music, if you please, as if Sebastian had done more than him, his fellow notes, Tilly and Bertie Clef, Rex and his fellow Restless Rests, Dolly Dot, Florrie Flat, or Sid Sharp. Even Nancy Natural, come to that. They all played their own unique part in creating the music they had loved producing for as long as any of them could remember, and all, each and every one of them, had fully believed that they would continue to do so for forever, actually. And then Sir Sebastian Stave had got very grand, declared that he was going to enjoy a thoroughly well-earned retirement, and there would be no more music. They had done enough. There was enough music in the world for everyone to enjoy, and as if to emphasise the point, he moved out of their happy little commune and had gone to live in splendid isolation in a very grand castle, which, he informed his devastated musical friends, was better suited to his new elevated status. The collective entreaties of his former partners, with whom he had created so many pieces of music over more years than he could actually put a number on, all fell on deaf ears. He could not be persuaded, shamed, or even bribed into changing his mind. And he knew that without his frame of lines and spaces to scamper over and lodge in, to create the rhythms, melodies, and harmonies, it would be impossible to make any new music. And off he swept, high on his dignity and self-importance, off to his grand castle, where he spent his time listening to the fruits of his labours, congratulating himself on a job well done. So, I hope you'll join me for the next instalment, where you will meet some of the other little animated characters. See you.